Hey now. So today we're going to talk about Hall of Famer Roberto Alomar. And what's interesting about Roberto Alomar is if he were up for election today to the Hall of Fame, he probably would not get in. The reason is in April last year, he was considered banned from Major League Baseball. He was put on baseball's ineligible list because of sexual conduct allegations back from 2014. A lot like what Omar Vizquel is going through right now. Getting a little bit off subject, but if you follow Ryan Thibodeau on Twitter, you would see that Omar Vizquel is probably going to lose more votes from one year to the next than any player in the history since the BBWAA's voting totals have been announced because of allegations off the field. So Roberto Alomar has been shunned from baseball. He's no longer works with the Toronto Blue Jays. It'd be interesting to see if he even does a card show. The good news is that I read that he's still signing through the mail. So I don't know why you would need Roberto Alomar's autograph at this point if you don't have it already. But if you did need it, my recommendation would to be send something through the mail to his address in Tampa. Now, never, ever, ever send anything through the mail that you could worry that you may never see again. Because it's the U.S. mail, even FedEx, UPS, especially when you send these players' houses, things just tend to disappear. So again, I would not send anything to his house that you are not afraid of losing. But if you want to send a baseball card, a baseball or photo, he's a pretty good signer. I think he charges $40 an autograph. So I've actually gotten Roberto Alomar's autograph twice. When I was a kid, way back when, we used to graph Tiger Stadium, which was a great place to get autographs because you could get right by the dugout, right against the dugout. And the dugout was really small and the players really had a hard time avoiding you. So let me show you the first autograph I got Roberto Clemente. Now, this is from 1993. I'm going to pull this closer. Now, his autograph has changed a little bit for the better, believe it or not. But so this was an in-person signing right by the dugout. I'm going to pull it back a little so you can see. The big thing is with the Roberto, you want to look for, this is really bad. But we're going to get to this in a second. You want to look for a two-stroke R, which is tough to see right here. And the bigger thing is you want to look for this big circle with the O and the Alomar, a big L. He even put the number 12, which is tough to see on this Beckett. So back in 1993 when I did this, I love collecting Beckett signs. I didn't get very many. Joe Carter signed this Beckett also. It's funny. I have looked at this Beckett in years, and I open it up, and probably my favorite thing in this Beckett, I know I'm getting on a tangent here, but this is fun to do. If you have old Becketts in the house, is go look at this. In 1993, look who was doing a signing in Louisville, Kentucky. None other than Mickey Mantle, who used to be all over the place. Charged a whopping $50. I know that's like a lot of money back then, but yeah, $50 for Mantle back in 1993 in person. Who would have thought? That autograph's worth, 50, 10, 300 times more possibly than what it is today. Anyways, I digress. Now, let's take a look at my Roberto Alomar autograph. This is I got in person at an MAB show. He didn't speak very good English. I wouldn't say he was rude or anything like that. It was just, he just didn't speak good English. So let's take a look here. So you can see right here, this is Roberto Alomar. He's fairly consistent in his autograph. I mean, the key thing, I've never seen a fake Roberto Alomar autograph, to be honest, that's been tried to pass off as real. You're looking for the two-stroke R. Again, one stroke straight down and loops here. His autograph, for lack of a better term, is very loopy. So you want to look, it's almost like a figure 8 here. You can see right here going around. So yeah, you want to look for that figure 8. And again, you want to look for a nice big L right here in the Mar. So I don't know if this is part of the A, part of the O, a mix of both. And he's always very consistent about putting his number 12. It's almost like a single stroke here. It goes up, down, then up and forms the 2. So again, if you look at, this is from PSA's website, very similar autograph here. Look, two-stroke R, a big O. You can see that little, almost like an 8 right here to form whatever letter this is, and a nice big L with the number 12. So that's about it with Roberto Alomar. It's going to be a short video, although I do have a favor to ask personally here. Let me get back to, if you're enjoying these videos, I would love it if you could tell your friends about it. I love to grow my channel if possible, so tell your friends to like and subscribe. I usually don't ever say that, but that would be great if you would consider doing that. And that is about it. The next one, I believe, is Walter Alston. So, but I had to go back to work. Yeah, finally over COVID starting this week. So hopefully next weekend I'll get to Mr. Alston. So that is about it. As always, keep collecting.